Hello, oi oi, and we're back. Today we're going to be talking about the topic of fake. There we go. I don't know why I wrote it on my hand, but as you can see, to celebrate the occasion, I'm wearing an original Gucci t-shirt here. No question that this is fake at all. It's clearly an original. As you can see, wearing this t-shirt makes me immediately look more attractive, and it also, of course, screams success. It says, this person has great taste. He was able to walk into a shop and buy it all on his own. And also, by wearing this t-shirt, it says, that I am unique, because nobody else really has a Gucci t-shirt. And it tells you, of course, that I'm extremely wealthy, that I can afford something of this obvious value and quality. So today we're going to talk about fake, but we're going to begin actually by talking about fake news, which is a very, very serious subject. We're going to talk about fake news. As usual, look on the website, you've got your text and there's lots of other stuff there. But fake news is the reading today, as usual, from the British Council. Great guys, nothing fake about them. Now, a bit of vocab to start off. Here you go. Denounce. Denounce is the first word. If you denounce something, you say, look, that thing is wrong. That is a lie. I'm denouncing that. That's fake. Okay? So you're saying something is wrong. It's a lie. It's not true. Kind of the opposite of that is this word, refute. So if you say something about me and I think, well, that's not true, I refute that. I reject that. Okay? So you say something and then somebody says, no, that's not true. That's to refute. It's a bit like refuse. And then finally, this word, maybe a new one, debunk. There you go, debunk. Debunk. That's what you sleep in when you go on camp. No, never mind. No, to debunk something means to show that something is not true. So if there's a rumor about something or someone and you debunk the rumor, you show that the rumor is actually a fake rumor. Okay, so again, to prove that something is not true. So let's bang on with today's reading. And today's reading is about fake news. Okay, and are you ready? Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. In December 2016, Edgar M. Welch drove 6 hours from his home to Washington, D.C., where he opened fire in a pizzeria with an assault rifle. He had previously read an online news story about the restaurant being the headquarters of a group of child abusers run by Hillary Clinton. He decided to investigate for himself. Fortunately, no one was hurt this time. The story about Hillary Clinton is one of the most famous examples of the growing phenomenon dubbed fake news. The conspiracy theory about the pizzeria began to appear on websites and social networks in late October, before the United States election. This was quickly denounced by publications such as the New York Times and the Washington Post. However, many people thought that these papers were themselves lying for political ends, and instead of disappearing, the fake news story snowballed, got bigger and bigger. Tweets from Representative Stephen Smith of the 15th District of Georgia claimed that the mainstream media were telling falsehoods. Even though both this name and district were invented, the message was retweeted many times. A YouTube refutation of the New York Times article got 250,000 hits. Fake news stories can be hard to control for several reasons. Many people mistrust established news sources and others just don't read them. So the debunking of a fake story by a serious newspaper or TV channel has limited effect. In addition, the internet is very hard to police. When users are caught misusing one media platform, they simply go to another one or start up a fake website themselves. There are also various reasons why people create fake news. Some have political motives, to belittle or incriminate their opponents. Other websites, like The Onion, deliberately publish fake news as satire, humorous comment on society and current affairs. Another group is in it for the profit. Many people clicking on entertaining fake news stories can bring in a lot of advertising revenue. One man running fake news sites from Los Angeles said he was making up to $30,000 a month in this way. There were also those, like the small-town teenagers in Macedonia, who wrote fake news stories about Donald Trump, who seemed to be motivated partly by money and partly by boredom. So, what can we do to stop fake news spreading? First, make sure that the websites you read are legitimate. For example, by looking carefully at the domain name and the About Us section. Check the sources of any quotes or figures given in the story. Remember that amazing stories about famous people will be covered by the mainstream media if they are true. Only share stories you know are true and let your friends know, tactfully, carefully, when they unknowingly share fake news. Together, we can turn around the post-truth world. There you go. That's today's reading. Good reading. Fake news is, of course, a very, very big deal right now at the moment in the times of the COVID-19 virus. Thank you for listening. Please take care of yourselves. Goodbye.